Hi, here's a short video just to give you some exercises to work on your balance. The first exercise is really simple. Basically, we just want to do a single leg balance. And what we're going to do is you will literally just stand on one leg and just balance like this. Think about pulling in your core and just stabilizing through the ankle, okay? We'll do about 15 to 30 seconds on one side and then just switch over. Just repeat this through a couple of times, but you can also do this if you're making a cup of tea, if you're brushing your teeth, things like that, you can, stand there, brush your teeth, just get a little bit more balance practice in. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to start off with. We're then going to take it to doing a single leg balance, but in your golf posture. So onto the one foot, and we're just going to tilt into our golf posture, and then just once again hold that position. And then obviously switch legs and repeat this through a couple of times as well. Once we've done that, we will then move on to a single leg balance in your golf posture, but we're going to put a little bit of rotation with it. So we'll go onto one leg, and you can do the rotation in both directions. So we can go that way, and then we can go through that way as well, okay? And once you've done that, switch legs and practice that as well, okay? The next three exercises we're going to look at is we're going to do a single leg balance and reach. So we're just going to reach the foot out in front, out to the side, reverse, and then if you want to, we can take it behind as well. We're going to do that 4 times on one side, then 4 times on the other. If you find it quite tricky, what you could do is you could literally just put a finger against the wall, just for a bit of stabilization, and then as you get better you can come away from the wall. If you wanted to advance it, we could put a resistance band just around the ankles just to give you a little bit more resistance through it, and it will just make you work a little bit harder on that balance and also work the muscles a bit more. The next exercise we are going to do is a single leg hip rotation, so just there, and we're coming out. Try and keep this leg off the floor at all times and rotate round. So if you do 10 to 15 of those on each side and do that a couple of times through. And then the last one we're going to do is a windmill. So onto one leg, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come down to here, and then we're going to rotate, and then we're going to rotate like that. Try and do 10 rotations on each side. Really think about pulling your core in. Really think about trying to maintain that balance through the whole 10 repetitions. And if you try and do that twice through as well. The next exercises I'd like you to look at is we're going to do a single leg reach towards different objects. So you can get sort of 3, 4 objects on the floor. And what you're going to do is go onto single leg and just reach forward, balance, touch the object, keep this foot off the floor at all times. Come out to the side. And then, you could put one over there, go round them a few times on one side, then switch the leg, switch the arm, and repeat the same movement. We'll then go into a single leg touch the floor. So from here, just bending down, touching the floor, and back up again. So it's the opposite hand that is coming down to the leg that I'm standing on. Okay, and if you do 10 to 15 of those on each side and do that through twice as well. After we've done that, we are going to go into, a lot of you have done these with me before, but clock lunges. But what we're going to do is we're going to do stabilization at the top of each lunge. So when we come down, when we come back, we hold this position, 1, 2, we go out to the side, we come up, we hold this position, 1, 2, we reverse, we come back, we hold this position, 1, 2, and then we curtsy lunge there, hold this position, 1, 2. I want you to go 4 times round on one side and then 4 times round on the other side. And the last thing that you could try and do is just do some hops, but once again with that sort of stabilization hold. So here, and you can just start off doing things like this, making sure you're stable and still before you go into the next jump. You can then change it. You can come forward, we can go back, we can go in different directions. And then you can start to do things. So we're here and you jump across, and then you have to stabilize, jump across, and then you have to stabilise. Anyway, give them a go. Hopefully it will help with your balance through your golf swing, and let me know if you've got any questions.